Hey folks, AJ the CEO here, and we are out here at High Rock Baptist Church to do an on-site to see what we can do to help them out modernize their media ministry. So let's get inside and let's see what we can do. All right, folks, AJ here. You know what we do. We're going to be doing a walkthrough of everything. Again, most of this is for me, so I can remember. Then we're going to cut over to the computer, write the schematics, do the design, have a list of everything as well for them, as well as hopefully when y'all watch this, you'll see the similarities between your ministry, and hopefully this will help y'all out. So right now we're downstairs. They have a sound system. We're going to tie that in so that anything that's going on upstairs will come down here. Possibly in the future have a baptismal area, so we might have a camera down here. We've done that at other ministries, so the idea would be maybe having some cables down here for a PTZ that can go. We have a TV, so we need to make sure we filter the cables down here. We're going to break the audio off of the TV to go to the sound system so everything is in sync. Let's go upstairs real quick. So here in the sanctuary, well, this is the current sound system. We're going to relocate that. Cables in the wall. We're going to pull that up and relocate everything in the back. Going to take out about 2 pews, build a platform here, or maybe even an L-shaped desk right here on this back side. So these last 2 are going away. We'll come out from the wall about to right here, come over, keep this open here. So we're looking at removing that PTZ here in the back. 20x should give us that distance. Maybe one here on the side, another on the side here, one on the front. Be able to run all the cables. I don't think, now y'all weren't interested in doing any TVs or anything in here, were y'all? Okay, so we'll run cables just to make it easier for the future. I could see maybe 265s or maybe 270s on either side, but we'll do the cables there. ATEM Mini Extreme, just handling that, maybe a laptop, maybe a desktop to run some presentation software. And yes, mainly just relocating everything back here to the area that's going to be designated for a designated media area. So pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and cut over to the computer and let's go ahead and design this. Alrighty, folks, we are back from High Rock. So let's go ahead and cut over to the computer and let's go ahead and design this thing. All right. So again, this is, I'm hoping y'all are getting something from this because again, I do this on purpose to show you just how simple and the concept is. It's about setting the foundation, and then we base all of that bridge back to what we're going to be using. All right, so let's go ahead and design this. Again, the main thing is going to be with the ATEM Mini Extreme. And my mic is in the way of me typing. All right, so that's what's going to be in the back. We're going to do some cameras here. We're going to just go all out to what the cameras would be, even though they might not use all of them. All right, so, and I'm actually trying to use some smaller ones as well too. So let's use this one. So this is going to be located in the back to the, if I'm looking on the pulpit, it's going to be off to the right of where they're looking at designing. We're going to place a camera in the back, one on the side, another one on the side. And I guess I shouldn't make these so far away. Then another one in the front. It's going to be off center. All right, and we're going to have some televisions. And again, they might not go with this, but again, I like to have a game plan in place so that if they ever decide to add this, it's already there. Kicking in because I want everything to be level. All right, so we got that. Now their sound system is gonna be moved to the back So not really adding anything new to that. So that's going to be audio mixer. And I think that was like a 12 channel. All right. What else? So we're going to need a network switch. So we're going to do a PoE switch. All right. So that's going to live in the back. Make it easy to funnel where everything is. We're also going to do a IP joystick. Makes it easy. Don't have to daisy chain anything. Everything is just there. So that makes it easy as well. And then we're going to have a distribution that's going downstairs. Now, based off of the path, most likely I am going to do a SDI cable to make it easier downstairs. So we'll just copy this TV and see, maybe I shouldn't have put it so far up so I can have more space. Let's slide these down. Slide this down. And this will be my downstairs TV. All right, so we're going to convert that back. So we're going to need two converters. So this is going to be a SDI to HDMI. Let's convert it back. That's going to live there. And we're actually going to do a couple of things now that I think about it here. Because we need to split this signal off, and we're going to do two different ways because there's another speaker system downstairs. So we'll say downstairs stereo. All right. So we'll figure that out. And we need another one of these because we're going to convert that signal, which also means that we're going to have some type of splitter. So that's actually going to be an HDMI to SDI here. And we're also going to have an HDMI splitter. Might as well do a 1x8. Makes it easy for that. So let's gotta find a nice place to put this. So I'll just do it here to make it easy. All right. So now let's do the connections here. We're going to connect all of these back here to the ATEM. Those are most likely going to be fiber optic HDMI cables. Make that easy. Here. Let's drop this down. Another one right here. All right, that's there. And we are also going to connect all of these back to our PoE switch. Green. So again, that is Cat 6, and this is HDMI. All right, so that's going to connect it here. This, we're going to use looking at the back, they actually have two quarter-inch jacks available. So that's how we're going to connect this in here. So that's going to be our audio cable. Not really that far. We also need to have some extension cables for our audio since we're going to be relocating everything in the back. Pretty straightforward. Joystick is also going to be connected to the network. The ATEM is going to be connected to the network. Let's drop this down so you can actually see that connection. All right. So, and we're going to have we need another monitor now I think about it for our multi-view. Shrink this down. And this is our multi-view. HDMI output number 1 is going here for that. Number 2 is going to go over to the HDMI splitter, and maybe I should move it right here so we have a little bit more space. And those splitters, one is going to go into the HDMI to SDI to convert it over. run an SDI cable to downstairs. What color would she do? Let's do that as orange. And then HDMI plugs back into the TV downstairs. And we're going to come back to that again. And our HDMI cables going to the TV. I want to put it to the side. Let's drag it up here. That's one. That's two. So that handles the TV. Let's bring this down some more. So we'll say this is front PTZ, right PTZ, left PTZ, and back PTZ. All right, we could do a hard drive as well too. That'll be our SSD. So we'll connect that to the computer. Most likely a 1 terabyte. That's what I like to use traditionally. And we're also looking at building a computer for them instead of a laptop. This will be our presentation system. So this will be our presentation PC. Connect that over there. A PTZ joystick. I need to get in the habit of labeling these all the time as well. So this will be PoE switch, most likely a 16 port. All right, so that's it. Now let's go ahead and revisit the audio up here. Now this TV does have an audio out coming from here. So what we've done before at like First Union did the same thing. We had the audio out going into as an input on this mixer so that the audio and video are in sync. Now, another thing you could do is split this and then have this signal going directly to the TV. I kind of don't like to do that. It's just another step. As long as the TV is on, it's going to send a signal. So that it would be, hey, you're not going to hear nothing in the stereo unless you turn the TV on, and then make sure it's set to the TV input. Really straightforward. That goes to the speakers. So that's the whole thing. Again, really straightforward. And I hope y'all start seeing the repetition that goes inside of this, because it's straightforward. I want to encourage y'all that anybody can do this, and the parts are not crazy out of control. All right. We could also add a TV in the back if we wanted to. We can add a stage display, all this other stuff. But that's, again, dependent on the software. And then it's really simple once you build the foundation of what's going on. Link is down below to every single thing that we're going to be using. You know we're going to bring y'all along with us if we get the contract. And the funny thing about it is this church was also just like it's in the same blueprint as Union Branch and at Liberty Baptist Church, because the guy who invited me, him and his dad are the ones who built these churches. So they're exactly the same. So I already know the lay of the land of where things are and how things are constructed, as well as what's in the walls, what's not. So I think this is going to be really good. They're going to build a platform to place everything, take out 3 pews in the back. But again, you know, I'm going to bring y'all along. We get the contract, and hopefully this will show you what it takes to build out a media ministry, especially if you don't have anything at all. I think I already said it, but link is down below for everything. And I know I haven't said it in a while, but I want to thank my patrons and YouTube members for their constant support. A bunch of them has been supporting me for years, and I really appreciate it. Their name's on the screen right now, and YouTube can become a patron or YouTube member by clicking one of the links down below. And no matter which way you pick, guess what, folks? You are helping us transform and modernize media ministries all over the world. Thanks for watching, folks. This is AJ. We'll catch you on the next video. Later.